welcome back to our channel. I have a few announcements, I guess, kind of first. I'm sorry that it's been so long since we posted a video. The first time I sat down to film this video, my batteries died, and then I got sick for about a week, and I had some sort of a cold going on, or I had like this really sexy man voice going on, and I wasn't gonna film then. So here we are. It's cage cleaning day. So my apartment is really messy right now, like everything is dirty, but we're here. I asked my Instagram followers what they would like to see in a video, and they told me they wanted me to do a Q&A. So here I am finally giving you your Q&A that you asked questions 4 weeks ago. So the cage is behind me and Watson is here. His fleece is in the washer right now. So he doesn't have anything in his cage. So he's gonna hang out with me for a little bit. Right? You gonna be my friend? Okay. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to the questions. 3 loved piggies wants to know, where do you keep your guinea pigs in the day, and why do you keep your where do you keep your guinea pigs in the night? I think is what they meant to say. So they're in the cage behind me, day and night. Occasionally they get to cuddle with me in the bed or on the couch, or sometimes I'll let them run on the floor if it's like the day before I'm getting ready to vacuum or something, which is usually on Friday. Sometimes they go outside, but right now the apartment place just treated the grass, so no more outside time for the piggies. But yeah, they stay in the cage behind me in my living room, so that's their home. Anita Murabi wants to know, what do you like most about guinea pigs and why you pick them over of any other animal? They're just so small and cute, and they're good for cuddles, which is exactly what I was looking for. Seriously, honestly, the only reason why I have guinea pigs is because when I moved into my first apartment by myself, I started to have a lot of problems sleeping, a lot of problems with depression and things like that. And I was like, I have to go get myself an animal. So I tried to do it the right way because I was living on campus housing and I wasn't supposed to have any animals. So I tried to go through like the disabilities, and I went to like therapy and counseling and things, and ended up worse off at the end of that. I had a really horrible experience with the person that was being like my therapy person or whatever. So I ended up not being able to get approved for like emotional support animal. So I was like, okay, I have to get something. I cannot live by myself. I'm not used to this at all. I'm not happy. I can't sleep. So my mom wouldn't let me get a rat. My fiance didn't want me to have a hamster. So I was like, what about a guinea pig? And everyone was like, okay. So I got Jameson. And now I have 5. So it just keeps growing. Our family keeps growing. But that's why I ended up with guinea pigs, is because I needed a companion animal. I was extremely lonely living on my own for the first time. And I ended up with the Jameson. Bambi, Princess of the Forest, wants to know, how long did it take you for each of your piggies to get used to you? And it varied. It really varied. Jameson was pretty much an instant because he was so young when I got him. He was just like instantly, you're my mom, you're my best friend. He did hit puberty and go through a time period when he was like, I don't want to cuddle with you, spazzing out and like jumping off the couch, so I couldn't really cuddle with him that much. Edison was also pretty instant. He's always been a very sweet pig to me. Cody's been instant too. Watson still doesn't like me, and I've had him for how long now? He is just an overall weird pig. And Mortimer is still getting used to me, but he's definitely getting better about it. But yeah, he's still getting used to me, and I've had him for a couple months now, I think. So it really just varies on the pig and how much time you spend with them, and sometimes no matter how much time you spend with them, they just don't like you. Right, Watson? He's okay sometimes. Here lately he's been good with cuddles, but really, for the most part, he's not a very loving piggy. And Bambi, Princess of the Forest, also wants to know, do you prefer female or male piggies, and why? Well, as you know, I have 5 male piggies, and that's simply because I started out with a male piggy. So I wasn't going to bring a female into the group if there was no possibility of them being able to play together or live together. And I feel like if I got a female piggy and kept them in the same like cage area, since they're all in like the same cage area, even though Jameson and Watson are up top divided, I feel like they would just go nuts and would just drive me insane if there was a female around. So I just have boys because Jameson was a boy. Piggles wants to know, how did you choose your piggies' names and describe each piggy's personality? So when I chose Jameson's name, I was like, okay, well, I know I want my piggies to have like people names, not like Peanut or Fuzzy. In my family, we've just always given our pets people names. So I was thinking about names that I thought sounded cute, and I don't remember what the other ones were in the running, but eventually I was like, I really like Jameson. I did not name him after the alcohol. A lot of people think I named him after the alcohol. I don't really drink, so I did not name him after the alcohol. I just thought Jameson was cute. And then I was like, oh, how cute would it be if I had a little family of boys and all of their names ended in son. So then I had Edison, and then I had Watson, and then Cody and Mortimer kind of came in and messed that up. But that's okay. If you want to know about the personalities, you can watch the introduction video, which I will have linked somewhere, maybe below, because you really get to see Jameson's personality in that video. And I also talk about all the pigs in detail there. But for the most part, they're all really different. They all have very different personalities, and it's great. It's really great. But yeah, you should definitely watch that video, and it'll let you know more about the personalities and everything. And you get to see them, and they're cute. Baba wants to know, what if my piggy likes to bite me? Woo Baba! I hope I'm saying that right. Jameson went through a biting stage too. I think this was about the same time that he was going through puberty, and he was like nosediving off the couch and everything. So he went through this biting stage for about 3 months or so, I don't know, where I couldn't hold him because he would just keep biting me. So if you have a piggy that's maybe going through puberty, it could be that. If your pig is older than puberty age and they're biting you, chances are you're scaring them in some way. Yeah, because Jameson used to bite me, especially if I would like hold him out from my body like this and not next to my body. It would really freak him out. So maybe your pig just doesn't trust you yet, too. Could be a possibility. See, now I can do whatever I want with these pigs. They don't care. They don't bite me. I mean, unless they want to nibble or something, you know. Either they're going through puberty and they just don't want mom anymore. They don't want to deal with you. Or you're doing something that scares them slightly, or they don't trust you 100%. I would say that you need to try to figure out what it is that's happening whenever they bite you. Is there a certain way that you're holding them? Is there a certain sound that's happening? Something has got to be scaring them into biting you, especially if it's like hard biting and not just like a nibble, 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 you know? So I would definitely look into that. That's the end of our Instagram questions, but I did want to address a few frequently asked questions. So people ask me a lot about how to clean fleece, how to deal with a fleece cage. As I said, our fleece right now is in the washer. So what I do with my fleece is I take the liners out. Well, no. First, I sweep with a broom and a dustpan. I used to have a mini broom and dustpan, but I left it at my parents' house, so now I just unscrew the bottom of my broom from the handle and use just the big broom and dustpan, and it works just fine. Or you can use a hand vacuum, which I found actually takes longer because the one that I got clogs up easily, so I just don't even use that anymore. But anyways, I sweep first, and then I take the liners out and I lay them out on the floor, and then I vacuum them to get any excess hay or anything out so it doesn't end up in the washer. And then I put it in the washer with all free and clear detergent. And you don't have to use all, but I would definitely use something that doesn't have a scent to it or anything. I already use all for myself because that's what I've used as a kid and everything when I had really sensitive skin, so it's just a habit. And then I also put some vinegar in with it in place of the fabric softener, and that just helps keep down with any smells or anything like that. And I put it on the hottest setting that there is and wash it that way. And then put it in the dryer, and it usually comes out 100% dry, ready to go, and put it back in the cage, and you're good. That's all it is for fleece. Another frequently asked question that I get is about the couch that I made for my guinea pigs. People are obsessed with this little miniature couch that I made, and I was planning on turning it into something that I can put into the shop and put up for sale. But I wasn't 100% happy with the way that it came out in this first time, but everybody thinks it looks amazing, except for me. This couch I made a while ago was like a prototype, and I really need to get on making the second one and everything, but the materials for it were really costly, and I'm not sure if somebody would want to buy it for the price that I was thinking I was going to have to like list it at. I was thinking this couch was going to have to be listed at like $25 or $30 because of how much stuffing goes into it. So I want to rework the design, but right now I'm working on getting other designs made, and I'm working on orders. So let me know if the big comfy couch is really something that you really want me to make. If I can maybe get some people pledged into buying it, that might speed up the process of me figuring out the best way to make it. Because as it is right now, the front to me looks a little wonky, and in between the cushions and stuff, poop can get caught, because Mortimer loves the big comfy couch. He uses it all the time, but he gets poop in all the little crevices. So I also need to figure out a way to remedy that. I might have to go back to the original plan that I had, which was going to be removable cushions. So let me know if the big comfy couch is really, really something you want to do. I'll insert a picture of it here. If that's something that you really would be interested in buying, let me know. If I can get maybe 4 or 5 people saying, yes, I'm going to buy this when you release it, then I'll go ahead and speed up trying to figure out the best way to make it. This is another frequently asked question, is where did I get this shirt? I got this shirt from Sunfrog Shirts. I will put a link below so that you guys can go buy it if you really want it. I think it was about $20 with shipping. And funny story, the first time that I ordered it, I got the bag, and you can tell that it's Sunfrog because it's just one of those like thin plastic bags that you can ship stuff in, but it had frog on the outside, like the whole thing was green and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, my guinea pig shirt's here. I was so excited. And I got home and I opened it and I unfolded it, and it was not right. Instead of it having a little guinea pig on the pocket up here on your chest, it was like a marsupial. This big pocket in the center with a guinea pig popping out of it. So I emailed the people at Sunfrog and I said, hey guys, somebody messed up. And I sent them a picture of what my shirt looked like. And they emailed me back and they said, uh-oh, one of our printing guys messed up or something like that. And they're like, we're going to send you another. And I said, okay. So about 3 or 4 days later, I got the shirt in the mail that was revised. And I was like, yes, I'm so excited. I can wear it now. And then like 2 days later, I got another one in the mail for no reason. Somebody else messed up again, I guess. So I ended up giving that one away. I did a giveaway on my Instagram page, and I gave that away along with a pocket pal from my shop. So yeah, that was kind of an interesting backstory to the shirt. But I absolutely adore this shirt. It's my favorite, and I wear it all the time. So a lot of people ask me where to get it. There you have it. Click the link, buy one for yourself, ask your parents, ask for it for your birthday or something. Maybe you'll get it. So if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments below. I try to answer all of the questions that pop up on our Instagram page. And have a happy Mother's Day to those that are mothers to human babies and those that are mothers to non-human babies. Am I right, Watson? 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 He says, I don't have a mom. I have an overlord and a slave. Bye, guys.